February 4th, 2026, approximately 4:43 p.m. on that eastern side. We done flipped them poles, so it might be western, but then again, y'all know I don't know. But I know one damn thing, I'm D'Amica, and they put that in all caps on my birth certificate or my certificate of live birth. So they were standing on business when they named me that. So I'm finna stand on business. It's time for some hashtag Lost Souls tarot cards, and let's open up some portals and reveal some truths. All right, y'all. So while y'all chime on there, I'm gonna finish getting situated. Okay, I'm gonna pull on some zodiacs. Okay, we're gonna pull 13 portals out for zodiacs. As you can see, when I do my zodiacs, the zodiac star system, the signs, the planets. It could be galaxies. It could come out in whatever, right? When I do pull out the 13 portals, I then want you to keep in mind that we're going to broaden the message with some tarot, not for each 13 portals, but for whatever zodiac signs that I see come out, or whichever way Divine and Spirit wants me to go with this. This is going to be a quick message. Got to go somewhere in a little bit. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Y'all know I'm long-winded. But thank you to all that have subscribed, unsubscribed, that liked, that commented, that didn't like, that didn't comment. But most importantly, thank you for being authentically you. Don't change who you are for nobody, right? Always be who you are. That's the only way we're going to figure out what the fuck going on in this room. All right, so towards the end, after I finish the transmission, I'm going to read over the comments. If anyone has commented, after I read over the comments, then we're going to close it out with a prayer. All right, so thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to go ahead and pull out 11 more portals, okay? So as you can see by the thumbnail, this reading is probably going to be based around how the mood is shaping, how the moon is shaping our mood and our emotions, okay? We just went past a full moon, okay? So now the gibbous moon came out, right? After this came out, I'm going to be pulling on zodiacs, okay? Zodiac, star systems, galaxies, and things like that, planets. Okay, the moon shapes your mood and your emotions. We just passed the full moon, right? And then the gibbous moon came out. Something or someone is trying to perfect things in life. It's time to let it go. All right? So that's what this whole storyline is based about. We're going to go ahead and pull out our 13 zodiac star system planets and things like that. And then we're going to broaden the message with tarot. So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to you all for your energy that's pulling on in. Much love to you all. Ashe. All right, let's get a general collective reading for the zodiac energy that we're feeling out here. What is going on out here in this atmosphere, please and thank you. All right, first we got the spirit of the South here. The spirit of the South is talking about like the summer solstice, okay? Passion, creativity, abundance. So the moon is shaping your mood and emotions. Could be shaped around your passion, abundance, your creativity, okay? Direction of transportation and vitality. Your guidance here, okay? You're needing guidance from the universe. You want guidance from the universe. It's time to trust, okay? Believe in positivity, your passion, and your abundance, okay? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. So we got a few zodiacs that came out. If you're a Leo, your spirit animal, your zodiac animal is a sturgeon, okay? Leo has come out. Fire sign. We got the Pisces, all right? If you're a Pisces, you're a wolf or a puma. Okay, these following dates could be very relevant. July 22nd through August 21st. All right, February 19th through March 20th. Flip the numbers around. We got Cancer that came out here, okay? This is our first 4 portals right here. So Cancer is reminding you to be nurturing. Use your intuition and continue to have or be cautious of emotional sensitivity here, okay? So your water sign came out, your Cancer, January 21st through July 22nd. We also got Leo out here. We got Pisces, and we got the spirit of the South. We're going to go ahead and open up 9 more portals. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Then we're going to broaden the message with some tarot here. We're tapping into zodiac signs, planes. Y'all call them planets. Galaxies, okay? Seasons. Oh, shit. All right, that was funny. Y'all know I ain't doing that. Take the first ones I see. Shit. They was like, take all this shit, bitch. All right, so Leos, you coming out again. All right, Leos are coming out. I rule over all Leos, the sun. Okay, Ophiuchus is coming out. We got Cancer. Cancer coming out again. Leo out here twice. Okay, we got focus on your chest and your stomach at this time. Your moodiness and insecurities causes manipulative, vengeful behaviors. Okay, this is unpredictable, suspicious behavior here. Stop blaming others, it's you. You're very pessimistic, untrustworthy, resentful, and lazy. All right, the moon. All right, this is a moon reading. The moon is here. All right, emotions, inner world, subconscious. It symbolizes emotional attunement with your higher self. You got a Scorpio that came out. Portal number 8. It's time for transformation, power dynamics, and focus on not being so sexual. Okay, the sexuality. October 23rd through November 21st could be relevant. We got the star that came out here. A star came out. Hope, guidance, okay? Inspiration, dreams, sense of direction and enlightenment, potential for growth and transformation. We got Gemini that came out. The following dates could be relevant: May 21st through June 20th, okay? Communicate. It's time to be adaptable and curious, okay? We got the crescent moon coming out. New ideas, you're learning new things, and you got the moon again. I rule over the cancers. Cancers again. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3 cancers that came on out here. Oh, wait, that's only 12 portals. We're going to get one more portal open. So far, we got 1, 2, 3 cancers that came out. One Pisces, two Leos, a few moons came out here, okay? And one Scorpio. Neptune is here. Neptune is here as your 13th portal. Neptune is focusing on, Neptune is affecting your dreams, healing, and your intuition at this time, okay? So the planet of Neptune, is the 13th portal that we're going to open up here. Okay, so off the break, we're going to go ahead. Let me show you what I got so far as far as the zodiac signs of what we got. All right, so remember, this reading off the break came out with moons, okay? The moon shapes our mood and our emotions. Something or someone is trying to perfect things in life. It's time to let it go, beloved, okay? Then the whole read, let me pull them all together real quick for us. We're at 7:14 on the timer here. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Let me get the portals together here, so you can understand what's going on, or you can have it from your perspective here, okay? All right, so boom. The first thing that came up was Spirit of the South, right? The moon is telling you, I shape your mood and your emotions. You're trying to perfect things. Let it go, right? Focus on your passion, your creativity. You are abundant, okay? The Spirit of the South is talking about the summer solstice, the fire signs here, warmth, positivity, gratitude, all right? You're getting guidance from the universe, all right? Take the direction of transformation in order to get vitality. In the middle of all this was your Cancer and the moon. So this read could be about a Cancer up against a Leo. Remember, you have every zodiac sign in you. But in the middle of all this, you need to focus on what's going on in your chest and your stomach, okay? Your moodiness and insecurities are causing manipulative, vengeful behaviors, okay? It's unpredictable. It's suspicious. You blaming other people, and you got to stop that shit, okay? You're very pessimistic and untrustworthy, which is causing you to be resentful and lazy, all right? The moon is saying, and the moon has come out several times, right? So the moon is very powerful. She is saying emotions, inner world, subconscious. It's symbolizing your emotional attunement with your higher self. And then at the very bottom, you got Neptune that's saying, look, not only is you worried about the moon shaping your mood and your emotions, I affect your dreams, your healing, and your intuition. Right? All right, so now we're going to broaden the message with some tarot. We're going to go ahead and get these cancers out the way because they've been out here heavy. So I'm going to put the cancers all in one little column here. All right, I got Leos. I'm going to put the Leos together here. All the moons we're going to put together. We're not going to read off the moons. I got Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, and Cancers that we're going to read off of, okay? And thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to close out these other portals here, and we're going to take the Leo, the Pisces, the Cancers, and the Geminis at this time. All right, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio. Forgot about the Scorpio. All right, so first we're going to get the Leo, Aurora. I identify as a Leo to the July one. I'm very emotional. Anyway, We're going to get the Leos out the way here. Okay, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to go ahead and get an energy read for the Leos. We're at 10 minutes on the dot on the timer, 4:53 p.m. on that eastern side. Thank you for the messages. Ashe. All right, y'all. All right, off the break, what we got? The Hermit, okay? The Chariot. I'll just take this right here. All right, so the Hermit came out, the Chariot came out, and then I believe this was in the middle here. So, Leo, in your energy, you got the Hermit energy, right? Some of you all could be, hey, baby, some of you all could be inspired, spiritual spiral. Isolation, spiritual isolation, all right? Leo's Aurora. It's time for introspection. It's time for solitude. It's time for inner guidance. You're in hermit mode, some of you, right? You're turning inward for answers. You're using your personal power and wisdom as a guide. The Chariot is here for some of us in Leos, okay? Chariot is here, determined, control, willpower, victory, ambition, overcoming obstacles through focus and confidence. You are taking that ride on out of here, all right? Leos, some of you Leos are in the Five of Swords energies out here, okay? There's conflict where all parties lose. Conflict, defeation, lose-lose situation, hollow victories, consequences of ruthless behaviors, okay? All right, Leos, somebody, something, your star is reversed, okay? Or they want your star reversed here, okay? Leos, what the fuck going on with us here? Roar, 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 the fuck? Despair, disconnection, lack of faith, suggests losing hope, disconnected from source. Get your shit together, Leo. Inability to see the fucking light, and you are the light? The fuck? I don't know, y'all. Some of these Leos, this could be energies around us. The sun reversed. Shit, you are the sun. We come from the sun. Shout out to Ophiuchus and the black sun, the black planet. Whatever's going on with this Leo, the sun is reversed here, okay? This is significant difficulties finding positive aspects to certain situations here. Your clouds are blocking the light, which is needing to progress here. This is causing setbacks, which are damaging your optimism and your enthusiasm. You aren't being realistic at this time, Leo. What the fuck? Boredom, taking things for granted, overly optimistic perception of certain situations. Come on, Leo, get your shit together. Bad representation. Got the Four of Cups reverse coming out. You desire to have a new start, or you could have been in that energy, or that is energy around you, Leo. But hey, that's what's going on around you right now. And how many portals is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. We'll do 6 portals for each of these signs here. The 6th portal is you have the desire to have a new start. There's awareness of the beauty in life, even though it's not perfect. This is for some of my Leos that's on a higher frequency here, okay? You embrace new ideas, people, and places. You're more active, all right? You're creating more financial goals. You have the willpower to achieve them. You're taking positive approaches to your finances. Come on, Aurora. That's what I'm talking about. Shit. This is a new perspective and career adjustments. Okay, so that was heavy for the Leo. I'm a fellow Leo lioness here. And when you're tapping into tarot collective, you have to be mindful when the energy is not yours. Right? You have to be mindful that even though you identify as whatever zodiac sign you identify as, there's the other side to it too. Okay? Damn. But for the most part, we're in hermit mode, right? The first portal for the Leos was you're in hermit mode. And hold on. You have the desire to start new. I love it. And that's probably shit you had to go through to get to that, to get there. All right, Pisces, you are up next. Pisces, my Pisces, if you're out there, your spirit animal is wolf or puma. All right, so Pisces, this energy read is for the Pisces now. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get these Pisces up on out of here. Next will be Cancer, then Gemini to Scorpio. Right now, we're talking about these Pisces. Pisces, the moon shapes your mood and your emotions here, beloved. Damn, we only going to take 6. Let me count them on out. We only going to take the first 6, Pisces. Okay. All right. Portal number 1 for the Pisces. The Empress reverse came out. Okay, what's going on, Pisces? You're having issues with nurturing yourself or others. There's a creative block. You're depending on others instead of depending on yourself. There's emptiness. There's a disconnect from nature or creativity. All right. Empress reverse for that, Pisces. And remember, just because you're a Pisces don't mean that this is your energy. You could have been in this energy and you may have very well gotten out of this energy, right? Don't be too hard on yourself, whatever's going on. Eight of Cups is here, okay? Eight of Cups is talking about you're walking away. This is voluntary withdrawal here, okay? You're searching for something deeper here with a deeper meaning because you're seeking more. You don't want the illusion, so you're in disillusionment, all right? You're abandoning something despite emotional investment. Shout out to you, Pisces. All right, the death is reversed here. Death is reversed for the Pisces. Um, Resistance, some of you all are resistant to change. You're stagnant. You have the inability to move on here. So you're holding on to the past here, okay? You're refusing to let go. You got to let go. You got to let go. And the moon cycles is not only going to bring up the illusions, but it's going to make you face the truth. All right? The Knight of Swords is here. It's going to make you push into your intuition here. The Knight of Swords is here for you, for the Pisces here. Decisive and proactive, right? The Knight taking charge here. Swords, the mind, the intellect here. So you have the ambition and drive. You're focused and determined. You have a clear vision. You're using your intelligence and speed. You have quick thinking. You're taking action. You're taking new challenges. This is swift action, and again, you're determined. Okay, the Hangman is here for you Pisces here. The Hangman came out. In your position, you know that you're the sacrifice that is needed to progress forward here. You know that your time spent is not wasted and you need to suspend certain actions. This is a period where you don't want to rush, you want to slow down and reflect, and you want to stall for certain actions for clarity. Wait, I forgot to count my juggers, my juggers, my juggers. I could only do six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. You got the Ace of Swords reverse coming out for the Pisces, right? And this is the end of the tale here where your thoughts are confusing and unsure and chaotic. Now's not a good time to make choices because there's no clarity here. Remember, the Hangman position was you taking that sacrifices so that you could use that time for a period of indecision. So now it may, some of you Pisces are in the Ace of Swords reverse here. You're going up against your mind here, right? Don't act on impulse. You could be clashing with your partner, with other people, which could be creating boredom in your relationships, boredom at work. You started off as the Empress reverse, and then you're still in a negative energy here for most of you Pisces, not all of you. All right. The Cancers came out here deep. They was like, gang, gang, what you talk about, Cancers? Remember, overall, with the Cancer energy, it was saying focus on your chest and your stomach. Whatever's going on, all right, a lot of us in this season of the Hachu, we be having respiratory issues and stomach issues here, okay? Focus on your chest and your stomach. Your moodiness and insecurities are causing manipulative, vengeful behaviors here, okay? Within this Cancer energy here, it could be unpredictable, suspicious. It's making you very resentful and lazy here, okay? It's time to stop blaming others. You're becoming untrustworthy and pessimistic. All right, take what resonate, leave the rest. All right, King of Swords. All right, let's count how many portals we got here. And so far, it's looking like it's over the mind and money here. I got 4 portals here. Give me 2 more, Divine and Spirit. Give me 2 more for the Cancers. Thank you, thank you. I'll take that one too. Thank you. Okay, so for the Cancers here, we got the King of Swords reverse is coming out first, right? Remember, your ways was making you very manipulative, vengeful, and your behaviors. Well, you and your King of Swords reverse energy, right? You're harsh. This is emotional weakness here. You're struggling with fear that drives controlling behavior. This is misuse of power, corrupt authority figures, you're lacking structure and discipline. You're struggling to maintain order in your life, and this is a sense of chaos here, okay? For the Cancers, the first portal. 7 of Pentacles reverse, and this is not for all Cancers or all signs, right? Whenever your sign comes up, take what resonate, leave the rest, right? You know what your energy is, right? So this is talking about unfinished work here, procrastination, right? Low effort, whatever's going on with the Cancer energy. Um, for the most part, there are setbacks, lack of growth, impatience, lack of rewards. Your energy is scattered, beloved, but you are aware when to stop investing your time, money, and energy. It's causing a stagnant career here, okay? Little financial compensation, no result in love and work efforts. This is heavy here. What's going on, beloveds? If y'all new to the channel, I read all of the comments at the end. The whole suit of pentacles is coming out, which is saying that this is over. This is revolved around money, your materialism, right? Your health here, stability, all things worldly and materialistic, right? Greed, jealousy, miserliness. This is the earth element, right? But this is focused around Cancer energy. The Ace of Pentacles is offering you new beginnings here, right? New beginnings, new career, new cycles, start afresh, a new venture. You could be putting more care into your health at this time, okay, with this new beginning. Okay, anything wrong within this energy is meant to be stable and secure, divine and spirit says. Then you have the Ten of Swords. If you don't take that energy, you're going to be left in the Ten of Swords here, and then the Ace of Pentacles reverse there, okay? So the Ten of Swords is saying that's a major disaster is caused by a certain force of extreme magnitude here. There's a sense of betrayal, being stabbed in the back. No matter how much you try, you can't control everything. It's beyond your abilities. Don't become a coward here, okay? Something or someone is going to be facing a breakup and getting fired here. This is an untrained individual that's using their weapons for faulty reasons, making mistakes here. They're running from karma here. Ooh, this is heavy for you Cancers, for all of the reads. It's tough when you hear your sign come out, but then you hear all the negative aspects of that sign. That's just pushing you into being, not being that. You dig what I'm saying? Life is what you make it, beloved. For the Cancer, your final portal here. Poor decision in finance, lost changes for material growth, missed opportunity, financial setback, and a scared mindset. Mm. Praying for all, bro. For real. This is heavy. This is heavy. This is heavy. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the Geminis. What's going on, Geminis? You telling us Gemini energy is saying, remember, focus on your communication, be adaptable, and remain curious. Okay. So what's going on with the Geminis, divine and spirit? Let's go ahead and put this in the mirror, in the middle. In the mirror. Some of y'all Geminis out there doing mirror magic. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Anyway, Geminis. Let's get the Geminis on out the way. Then the Scorpios are next, okay? And thank you all. Thank you all for the subscriptions, for the unsubscribes, for the likes, the care, shares, the comments, everything. Appreciate you. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get this Gemini on out the way. Ashe. All right, we're going to get 6 portals for the Gemini. Then we're going to close it out with a prayer. That's what? 5? I got 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 6. I got 6, y'all. All right. So for the Gemini, Ace of Swords is coming out reverse as your first portal that's opened up. All right. You have the inability to see the truth. You're trying to run from the truth, which is causing confusion and chaos. Misuse of power is here. Mental fog. You're using your intellect to harm rather than help. Damn, Gemini, look, we know that y'all two-faced, but goddamn. All right, you got the Wheel of Fortune that's coming out reverse next for your Gemini here. Right? Wheel of Fortune reversed is talking about breaking the cycles, right? Bad luck, resistance to change, resistance to necessary changes, period of bad luck that will eventually pass. You got your Three of Swords that's up next. You're taking the process of working through sorrow. Right? Heartbreak, grief, sorrow, painful truths, deep emotional wounds. Eight of Wands reverse is coming out next. You're rejecting mental victimism, freedom, self-acceptance, new perspective, break free from mental restrictions here. You're seeing that you have options, okay? The Page of Cups is coming out, telling you to be open to new ideas, especially intuitive inspiration, right? This is fresh perspective on relationships. You're finding creative outlets. It's time to daydream about your future, all right, and act on it, right? No effort is put in financial goals, so you stop chasing your dreams in difficult situations here. This is a calling of a creative nature. It's time to go for it. Okay? This is inspiration should be embraced even though you may not expect it. Ten of Wands reversed, right? If you don't figure out what's going on, Gemini, with you, only you know what's going on, right? It's going to cause you to have burdens, which is you're going to be burdened by the circumstances, not necessarily in your life, but now's the time to take the time to go inward to allow you to process whatever the fuck is bothering you, right? Um, if it doesn't add value, you have to let it go. Confirmation. There's a failure to share your burdens to release, but you got to find some type of way to release it. You have to surrender it, right? You have to surrender it to divine spirit, whoever the fuck you pray to. If you ain't praying to yourself, but you got to surrender it, okay? You'll be able to find support and relief from your financial burdens once you release and surrender these energies. All right, that was heavy for Gemini too. Damn, the moon is just gonna tell you the fucking truth, or it's gonna tell you what you want to hear. Scorpio, what up, Scorps? Um, Scorpio energy is telling us and reminding us about transformation, right? Power dynamics, sexuality. Let's see what the fuck going on with this Scorp energy. All right. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to the energies around me. What time I got? It's 5:09. I gotta hurry up. Thank y'all. Thank you, Divine. I say, damn, y'all. I be thinking I be when I say we timeless, we timeless. But motherfucker, they created this motherfucker time for a reason. Motherfucker shit. I got two. I got two right now. I need four more, Divine and Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, is that four? You don't be playing. I think that's five, but we'll oh, this one don't even belong in there, but go ahead and take a look at it. That could be relevant. That could be relevant. I don't know what the fuck that's about. All right, so we got Scorpio coming on out. First one is your Six of Wands. Scorp, you get victory. Public recognition. That's the fuck I'm talking about. Feelings of pride in your accomplishment. Public recognition for your efforts, your achievement. It's time to rise above the challenges here. Nine of Pentacles reverse here. Materialism. Oh, fuck, Scorp. Fear of solitude. Living beyond your means. Dependent on others. Showing off without substance. Damn, Scorp. You right along with all of us. The Leos, the goddamn Pisces, Cancers, Gemini, Scorpio. Bam. Three of Pentacles reversed here. There's an inability to collaborate. What's going on, Scorp? Lack of teamwork, mediocrity, poor communication, low quality of work, lack of recognition for your efforts. Seven of Pentacles is coming out reversed. Talking about you're abandoning your efforts too abruptly. You're being impatient. This is causing poor planning. It's causing limited success, rushing results. You're reaping the disappointments and rewards of disappointments. Ten of Pentacles reverse. It's talking about family disputes, bankruptcy, debt, your fleeting success, conflict over money, instability, breaking traditions. This is warning you about your future and your financial status here. Problems and hiccups later on in life. Faulty nature of an investment you put time and effort in. You placing too many bets on your short-term success. It's time to take a step back and evaluate the situation and your actions. And Scorpio, you're going to close out in the full reversed energy here. Disregard repercussions of actions. Damn, you living in the moment and not planning. Scorp. Need to be more aware. Become vulnerable. You becoming vulnerable to abuse. You like it rough? Foolish purchases, reckless actions, lack of commitment here, risky relationships here. Sounds too good to be true is here. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and read over the comments real quick, and then we're going to close it out with a prayer. What up, y'all? Much love to you. All right. Oh, the two comments that I can see. That's what's up, because I got to go anyway. All right. We got Christy Bull. Hey, Christy, welcome back, baby. Said hi. Debbie Moreland said hello. What up, y'all? What up? All right, let's close it on out. I rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected my way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that I am connected to spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, all are protected. All is transmuted into whatever was sent to me, and then it's sent back to its source because I'm already sovereign and free. Any agreements and contracts that I may have agreed to while I was being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. I am sovereign. You are sovereign. We are sovereign. It is done. It is done. What's up, Luma? It is done. And so it is. All right. What up, Luma? How you doing too? Say that in increments of 3, 6, or 9, or say your prayer in increments of 3, 6, or 9 in order to make that motherfucker come alive. Much light, much love, but especially that motherfucking darkness. And y'all already know I love y'all. Let's do better. Peace.